people of YouTube, and welcome to this video. Today I'm going to make a video about what I like and dislike about Windows 10. So I'm going to start off with what I dislike about it. It really isn't much I dislike about it, honestly. So number one is how Microsoft can spy on you on your operating system through your hard drive / solid state drive. It seems a little crazy. I kind of tried to set it not to in a way, but it is kind of creepy how they can look what's on your computer in a way. Like, what if I keep like really private stuff on my computer that I don't want anybody to see? But I don't really keep that much private stuff. The most privatist, well, that's a word now if it isn't a word, thing I have on my PC is probably documents of my passwords, but I don't want anyone to see that because I don't want to get hacked. But other than that, I just have a load of videos on this computer and stored on the hard drive, and pictures. I don't have anything to really hide, but it's just kind of awkward. I kind of understand why they do it in a way. Now I understand more, but it isn't really stopping me from using Windows 10. I would have downgraded if that really bothered me so much. But in a way, my dad was once said to me, what if Apple did it and Google did it without you knowing? And I was like, good point. Because you never know, like, a lot of companies could be doing it, so I'm not too freaked out about it as much now. Next thing is the lack of colours for the start menu and stuff. Me personally, like, it's really hard now to pick a colour I want for my taskbar. Right now it's blue and I do like it blue, so probably stay blue until I get a different background to make it look normal. I like having a taskbar colour that kind of goes with my desktop background. For me personally, this sucks because I like having, like, in Windows 8 and Windows 7, you get to have loads of colours you can choose from for your coloured taskbars and stuff. These are the only colours I have. Kind of sucks for me because I like having more choice of colours to choose from. Like in Windows 8 and Windows 7, honestly that would be a lot better. Then I could have a nice turquoise if I wanted to, I can have a nice purple. Like, that purple there is alright, but sometimes I might want a bit darker colour, or bit darker or a bit brighter purple, if you know what I mean. Same with blue, I might want a different shade of blue, I might not want that specific shade. 3. This is not specifically to do with Windows 10. It's probably just more to do with Microsoft. You know the email application Windows Live Mail? I used to love that application. I don't use it now, I use Thunderbird. I got an email from Microsoft when I was using it. Here, it loads up fine. Then I got an email from Microsoft saying it's going to be stopped supporting soon, and I think they kind of have stopped supporting it. The actual Windows 10 mail app, which I'm not really a big fan of the mail app. I like Outlook. I like use that on my tablet because I got Microsoft Office for free on there when I got the tablet. So there we go. For example, now it's just crashed on me randomly, and it just goes on a loop. I think Microsoft have stopped supporting it, or going to. It just kind of sucks because it's a really simple application for like, emails. I know you would recommend it, well I would have, but now I don't because they want you to use the Windows 10 mail app, which I don't like it. I've got Thunderbird now and I use that and I got used to it and I really like it now, so I use that. So that's no big deal for me because I just got used to Thunderbird and like Thunderbird. It's quite cool for people who like a simple application like Windows Live Mail, like I did. I used to like it because it's so simple and I loved the way it looked and everything. And the emote icons it had in it, I loved those. Those like the MSN, like the you know, when MSN 2012 emote icons, those. It was like such a cool throwback every time I was emailing people with emote icons and I was talking to smiley face. It was automatically. Yeah, I can't really use it now. I just have a feeling Microsoft stopped supporting it because they want me to use the Windows 10 mail app. So yeah, that was probably for all versions of Windows Live Mail, so I had a little rant about that, so I'm sorry. But anyways, let's move on to the stuff I actually love about Windows 10. First thing, Action Center for notifications. So they've updated this to make it nicer and better, and all your notifications for Twitter and that, if you have signed into the app and stuff, it shows up here, which I find very, very, very useful because I like being notified when I get new messages on Twitter because then I'll reply faster. And also when notifications, like when someone mentions me or favourites or likes whatever my tweet, I find that so cool how it now shows up here. Probably will for other notifications, like if you have Facebook installed, it probably would also show up notifications because I don't have Facebook. But yeah, I like how they've updated the Action Center more like a notification center as well. It shows notifications for applications and all that. I find that very, very useful and I really like it. Yeah, and also sometimes it tells you like stuff about Windows Defender, saying your computer hasn't scanned in a while, you should scan it. Though it hasn't came up with me, maybe because I've been scanning it with Malwarebytes, so it's like, oh, you have been scanning your computer, so I don't need to bug you about it. If you have no other antivirus installed, and you only have Windows Defender, pretty much like me, but I don't use it, I use Malwarebytes. I like how it puts a little icon down here. It only does when you open it up, which is just quite cool, because like antivirus usually have the little icon down here, like my Malwarebytes is when I have it open. When I close it, but it's only the free version of Malwarebytes, so I don't really expect it to run in the background. I know this always runs in the background, which is quite good because it's a decent antivirus, and I feel like it kind of has improved in Windows 10, so I think it mainly uses the cloud, Microsoft or something, cloud scanner. It's a cloud scanner now on Windows 10, so I guess makes it better, and I feel like it has improved, but I don't test viruses and antiviruses, but I'm pretty sure it has improved a bit. But if you do use Windows Defender or Microsoft Security Essentials, as I know from experience, you don't detect everything, so use it alongside Malwarebytes. I think it scans automatically now as well in the background, because I haven't even scanned it on the 27th. I think it probably does that now with Windows 10 updates. It used to bug me about scanning it in a notification area in here, but I think it updates automatically, which is kind of cool if you one of them people who can't bother to scan a computer. Next thing I really like is the start menu. I like the start menu quite a lot. I like how you can pin like applications here and the most used up here. You can pin applications, and also I really like how they don't run in full screen. Like for example, I open this, for example. You can run them in full screen, and you can also run it in full screen so it hides the taskbar. I'm glad it doesn't do that like Windows 8, and that's one thing I didn't like about Windows 8. It's kind of like Microsoft read my mind when I said something like that, but I think everybody wanted that. I also like if you're on a touchscreen device, you can run Windows 10 in tablet mode like this, for example. And there we go, it looks like Windows 8 kind of, and Android a little bit. But yeah, this is really cool for touchscreen. Get off tablet mode because I'm on a desktop PC, so it feels weird. I feel like that'd be really cool on my tablet, but sadly I can't update to Windows 10 on my tablet. Which is kind of cool though, I can say with Windows 8.1, which I quite like anyway. So no biggie. I probably lost count anyway. I quite like the icons. At first I thought they looked a little bit meh, but I think they kind of go with the Pro UI. I think they look pretty cool with their Windows 10 and stuff. I quite like it. They kind of look cool with Windows 10. I don't really know what else to say about them. I just quite like them. In Windows 10 they look weird in Windows 8. Number 5. I quite like the way it looks. Like I like the taskbar. I don't like it when it has that big thing saying search for Windows, but I like how you can get rid of that. So like this for example. Cortana, I never used her, so I can't judge her. I just kept saying it wasn't. I like how you can get rid of that. That's quite nice, because that took up a lot of my taskbar and I didn't like it. I'm like, get rid of that? Yeah, I do like the way it looks. I like the transitions of it as well. Windows 10's transition. This feature I actually never used, but it's pretty cool. If I wanted to run 4 applications. Oh yeah, this other feature I find pretty useful actually. Like, when I'm in Windows 7 and I'm just so used to this feature, I'm just like, why isn't, I'm like, oh yeah, because I'm on Windows 7. So say for example, I wanted to run this Word document here and I wanted to do some research, so I wanted to go on the internet. And I just find that useful instead of trying to find it on a taskbar. I've grown to like Windows 10 more. At first I was like really excited for it, then I kind of went off it a bit, and then I want to really like it again. And I guess this is also pretty cool, showing you how many applications you have open. Some people say it's kind of copied from Mac OS X, which I do find myself using it more in Mac OS X than Windows 10, but you know, sometimes I use. It's quite cool if you have a lot of applications open and you're just like, you know, forget about it half the time Windows, to be honest with you, but you know, pretty cool. I can see how you can think that. Oh, and also the virtual desktop thing is pretty cool. I honestly don't use that. I thought I would, but I don't. I forget about it, honestly. It's the same in Mac. I don't necessarily use it often. Actually, I use it a bit more in Mac. Sometimes I might run a virtual machine on one desktop, and then on another desktop I'd run Mac OS X applications. Like if I'm running a Windows virtual machine, I might do that in another Yeah, I use it more on Mac than I use on here. But anyway, do you guys like Windows 10? Do you have it? Have you upgraded and all that stuff? What do you like about Windows 10? And what do you dislike about Windows? Oh yeah, something else I like about Windows 10. I like how it's a free upgrade from Windows 7 users and Windows 8 and 8.1 users. That's pretty cool. So it's quite cool if you got Windows 8 or Windows 7, you can get it for free for like a year. I'm sure that'll run out on like July the 28th of this year. But I find that pretty cool. So you don't have to pay like hundreds of pounds for Windows like you used to in the past. Kind of like when you update from Mac OS X or Android or iOS, just upgrade for free. Which of course, probably some like on the July the 28th, you probably have to actually buy it. I think that's pretty cool. I upgraded for free from Windows 8.1 on this. Actually, from Windows 8, I remember I had to reinstall the whole operating system because my Windows Update wasn't installed, so I couldn't get Windows 10. So I updated from Windows 8. Hope you enjoyed this video. Have a nice day, guys. Bye.
You know how we do. They telling me to take the safe route. This is the detour. Hoodie baby, you ain't seen a kid like this before.